Hey, what's up, guys? So the question of the day today is, what do you prefer as a replayer when it comes to players who play for different teams, right? Do you like having, say, one player card for him, or do you prefer to have, a different card or a different, I don't know, database or tree or whatever we want to call it for each team that he played with? Right, this is an issue, and it comes up in every single game and every replay that people have, and everybody has a different opinion about what should be done and what shouldn't be done. It came up again today, right? So we'll go back over here to the screen view. There we go. It's going to be small anyway. Apologies. I'm looking at Kirby Higbee, who was with the Pirates early this season. He didn't pitch well for them. I mean, this is, again, small. Apologies for it. 34.36 was his ERA. He appeared in 4 games, pitched 3 and 2/3 innings, and somehow gave up 14 runs in those 3 and 2/3 innings. It wasn't pretty. He left-handed batters hit 500 off of him. Righties hit 600 off of him. He actually started a game in real life. I wouldn't let him start a game for the Pirates. And in terms of hitting, he hit, of course, nothing. Doesn't matter. For the Giants now so far, he has started a game and he won. How about that? 6 innings pitched. He did win the 1 game he started. He started 2 in real life, so he'll be a reliever. But it's such a big contrast, right, between what he did for the one team and what he does for the other team, right? For the Giants, he throws 80 1/3 innings, 3.36 ERA. Overall, in real life, that's what it was. His average against righties was not too bad, 231 against that 600 we just saw. 272 against lefties, which is also pretty good. He didn't give up a whole ton of walks, which is good for 1949. And that's kind of the question, right? Are we being fair to him if we give him a really bad, what is it called, event table, which is what they call it in Diamond Mind? Or should we allow him on the Pirates to have some of the good karma and good luck that he had from the Giants as the season went on? That's really what the question is. I mean, in real life, for the Pirates, the 34-year-old Higbee lost 2 games, pitched in 7, only went 15 1/3 innings, so he didn't do that well, and he gave up 24 runs. That's a big part of the problem, right? Now, Diamond Mine is interesting because it does come up with this player that has no team. That's, again, Kirby Higbee. You'll notice here, this is small, but they all have the same unique ID number, but they have different ID numbers in the season, right? Kirby Higbee, if you combine his stats at a 4.99 ERA, didn't do so well against lefties, a little bit better against righties, right? And so the argument is, well, maybe you're better off in terms of realism if you just use this entry instead of using the other ones. But there's a problem, which is that the transactions that come with Diamond Mine are set up to use his record for each individual team. Like, you could change this over, but you'd have to change a whole bunch of guys over. Here, I'll show you. It just so happens, yes, it does let me, no, it doesn't let me organize by ID. I sure would like to do that. That would be a really useful thing to do, but apparently this game doesn't let me do useful things. There are a bunch of these guys. You can go scroll down and see them, right? There's one here. There's Hugh Casey right there. There's another one here, Walker Cooper apparently as well. And another one here, and so on and so forth. We can go down and we can find all sorts of players that appeared with 2 teams or more really in real life who have this sort of like blank where you could theoretically take them off and have, this player that plays for both teams. But I mean, why have both options? That's, I guess, what my question is, right? I know that there are some people who like having the individual record for each team. In my opinion, you're really, really taking like a small sample and splitting it to the point where it's meaningless. That's what I think about this, and I think that probably would introduce more distortions than just having a single record for the player. I don't remember how this works in all other games like Action PC Baseball. I don't remember. I don't think I've looked that close. We know in Skeetersoft NP3 that you just have a single card and that's it. And in OOTP, you just have a player, although in OOTP, you can do really weird stuff like create clones of the player and do all sorts of shenanigans if you really want. Walker Cooper, by the way, is going to go eventually to Cincinnati. And when that happens, that might not be so good for the Giants. You talk about, and now I don't know exactly that his performance in 1949 in the replay is based only on his Giants stats. He had 8 home runs for the Giants so far. He had 4 in real life. for the Reds, he had 16. So maybe there is a little bit of sort of crossover and blending going on. I don't know. When that happens, by the way, it's going to be interesting to see how the Giants do. That is a trade I don't know much about, but probably would not have happened if this, what we're playing today, is real life. So yeah, we'll see what happens. That kind of is what makes all of this fun. And there you have it for today. I'm just interested to know what you guys think about this. I mean, do you like that? Do you dislike that? Do you think that it's fair? Do you think it's not? I mean, as I said, my opinion is I don't think it's a great thing. Unfortunately, in Diamond Mine, there's not much you can do about it. If you want to change it, you have to change all these guys by hand. Much easier said than done. And you'd have to change all the transactions too. That's just too much work. I mean, that would be hours of work potentially. There you have it. Talk to you later. Bye.